Hey y'all, here's a new tutorial showing me using my mica sheets in my little beehive kiln. I've played around with this for a couple days now and it works really well and reduces the risk of spilling your sifted piece on the floor of your kiln, which was the whole reason I started to experiment with these. So my little beehive is very hot. I've actually fired a few other pieces prior to making this little video, and you can see them cooling here on the bits of mica. And I have two rings is sifted in white that I'm getting ready to put in my beehive, and when I open it you'll see I've made some little homemade trivets out of a steel can, and basically I'm just going to kind of balance the mica on the steel trivets and then close the lid for a couple minutes and let that enamel melt. So here we go. So you can see my little trivets in here kind of form a floor, so the mica is not directly on the element. Just basically kind of slide that off like you're sliding a cookie sheet into the oven and cover with your lid. And then just wait a few minutes while it goes through its stages, and when you're done, basically just pull it off. And I have this cooling mat here, but you can see the little pieces are resting on there and they'll pop right off. And a little bit of the mica does stick to the back, but either brush it off or just, lightly sand it off with an emery board or something, and it comes right off and leaves nothing behind. So I highly recommend it, and it's pretty cheap, and you can reuse the mica over and over again, which is pretty thrifty too. I'm going to open the lid just to see how we're doing. Yeah, that's going to take a few more minutes than I want to spend here, but I will be glad to answer any questions just from my little experiments, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks a lot.